Our ride today is the 2009 Mercedes-Benz ML 320 Bluetec. Here's a vehicle that'll get you 600 miles on a single tank of diesel fuel. Here's a vehicle that has the title of the cleanest burning diesel engine in the world. And this vehicle will also protect you. It's intelligent enough to know that if you get into a situation where an accident could occur, it will prepare the car for that by rolling up the windows and getting your seats and seatbelt ready. What more could you want? A vehicle that's economy-minded, a vehicle that's safety-minded, and of course, comes with a badge of Mercedes luxury. So now we have the hood open of the 2009 Mercedes-Benz ML 320 Bluetec, and we've invited Sal into our studios to tell us a little bit more about this vehicle. Sal, tell me about the power plant under the hood.
Well, under the hood here we've got a 3-litre V6 turbocharged common rail direct injected diesel engine.
It sounds like a lot of words there, but I'm guessing the big part, or the most important part of that, is probably the Bluetec portion.
Yes, the big portion of that is Bluetec. It is a system which reduces nitrous oxide emissions, basically converts them into nitrogen and water, and that makes this the cleanest diesel engine in the world.
That's absolutely fantastic, especially since we're looking for alternative fuels around the world right now. The transmission, how's that?
Well, it's the industry's only 7-speed automatic transmission, and we've been using it in our other vehicles for many, many years now. When you combine it with this engine, you get phenomenal smoothness and incredible fuel economy, especially by SUV standards.
Well, Sal, we're on the outside of the vehicle. Let's take a look at the front of the 2009 ML 320 Bluetec, and quite interesting heritage lines and form of function up there. Let's start off that big old Mercedes emblem in the front.
Absolutely. A lot of history behind that emblem. You know, Mercedes invented the car. Stands for all the industries that they're involved, air, land and sea. It's a symbol that's turned out to be probably one of the world's best known symbols of all time.
Nice, very aggressive front end, but also those lights up front are significant because they can help you see around corners, right?
Yes, if you get the bi-xenon lighting system, it's what they call active curve illumination. It turns and moves around the corner, and you also get cornering fog lamps with that, so they really give you better visibility even on a tighter turn.
Nice. On the side, the Bluetec emblem, and a fairly big stance. When you stand back from this vehicle, you get an impression of some years of heritage here.
Yes, this really does kind of hark back to the first generation ML, which was an extremely successful vehicle. All in all, they've lengthened a little bit and they've given it more of a muscular stance.
Perfect. These lights in the mirrors, the embedded signals there, they're not just regular lights, are they?
No, they're LED lights, and the big function about this is when you're making a lane change, you can be seen from behind. You can be seen from the front. Also, when pedestrians are crossing, you see this blinking. It also allows them not to walk into the car. So
perfect.
It's a safety-related feature.
Now, there's quite a few things at the back end of this vehicle, apart from the fact that you have that nice metal sill on the trunk, which prevents you from scratching up the trunk when you put things in. There's a very significant heritage portion of those lights up back too.
Yes, you'll notice that we call them rib tail lights. That's one of the things where the design, the form follows the function. The reason why we've had them in all our cars for almost 30 years now is that they prevent dirt from building up in between. Case in point, you won't get dirt on the lens, and then you can be seen from a distance when others are driving behind you.
All right, I'm in the driver's seat, so I'm in the comfortable position, and poor old Sal's left on the outside of the vehicle. Sal, let's talk about a couple of things on the inside of this vehicle now. Really nice interior entertainment system in these MLs.
Yes, absolutely. Right there we've got a new hard drive-based system. Incorporates navigation, incorporates a DVD changer, also incorporates Bluetooth, so you can access your phone book and stuff from there. Also, you can do that from the steering wheel as well. Great thing about the rear with the entertainment system is that you can also, if you get the optional rear entertainment system, you can actually link them up from the front and the back. So people in the front can watch the movies in the back and vice versa.
And then, of course, it has air suspension in this, and that's fairly, I would say unusual, but it's something that's not an option for everybody.
It's not an everyday option, but it does really enhance the ride and feel of the vehicle. You literally can make the car a comfier ride, you can change it to a sportier ride, or even in the middle. And a lot of fun, and actually keeps the car a little lower to the ground, and also gives you the option to raise the car if you need a relaxed ground clearance.
So if you're a little guy like me, you can actually put the car down to get in and out of it, and then raise it up to a normal person's height. Let's talk about some whys to buy. The power of an 8-cylinder, economy of a 4-cylinder. Underneath the hood is that 6-cylinder direct injection turbo diesel engine. Now, this vehicle isn't your grandma's old diesel. When you put your foot down, it doesn't put out a big plume of smoke behind you. This is a modern, clean-burning diesel engine brought to you by the company that actually put diesel in the passenger car and was responsible for inventing the modern diesel. And finally, let's talk about quality. This vehicle is the greatest quality by a company that's been around for a very long time and doing a job of making quality cars from North America. Now let's take a look at the MSRP.
The 2009 Mercedes-Benz ML 320 Bluetec has a 3-litre V6 engine, a 7-speed automatic transmission, and its base price is $48,600. Our in-studio version was $58,885. You'll get 18 miles a gallon in the city and 24 on the highway. We're going to find out how to plug your iPod in to your vehicle, or maybe not. Maybe you'll want to use Bluetooth. That and one of the fastest Ferraris on the road today, when the Ride Show returns.